1. Monstera deliciosa. The most famous of all Monstera species, Monstera deliciosa is often called the Swiss cheese plant due to its large, fenestrated leaves. Native to Central and South America, this plant thrives in tropical environments, climbing trees with its aerial roots. Given enough time and the right conditions, its mature leaves develop deep splits and holes. It can also produce an edible fruit with a pineapple-banana flavor. This Monstera is a statement piece in many homes due to its bold appearance and relatively easy care requirements. 2. Monstera acacoiguensis. This lesser-known Monstera is native to Mexico and has elongated, glossy green leaves with dramatic fenestrations as it matures. Unlike Monstera deliciosa, its holes tend to be more narrow and elongated, giving it a unique visual appeal. This species prefers climbing surfaces and thrives in high humidity. It's not as common in cultivation, but its striking leaf structure makes it a sought-after species for collectors. 3. Monstera adansonii. This species is among the most popular Monsteras due to its striking fenestrations and vining nature. Sometimes referred to as Swiss cheese vine, Monstera adansonii comes in multiple forms, with variations in leaf shape and fenestration patterns. It grows quickly and can trail from a hanging basket or climb if given support. While similar to M. acuminata, its leaves are usually thinner, more elongated, and have larger holes. It requires higher humidity and regular pruning to keep it looking full and healthy. 4. Monstera acuminata. Often compared to Monstera adansonii, Monstera acuminata has smaller, more rounded leaves with fewer perforations. The fenestrations are more oval, and its foliage tends to be thicker and more rigid. It's a vigorous climber, loving to attach itself to a moss pole or other support structure. While not as famous as Monstera adansonii, it is valued by plant enthusiasts for its more compact growth and slightly easier maintenance. 5. Monstera dubia. One of the most unique Monsteras, Monstera dubia is known for its shingling growth pattern. When young, its small, heart-shaped leaves press flat against the surface it climbs, giving it a shingled effect. As it matures, the leaves become larger and develop fenestrations similar to other Monsteras. This species thrives when grown on a flat, vertical surface like a wooden plank or moss pole. Its striking growth habit makes it a fascinating plant to grow, though it requires high humidity to thrive. 6. Monstera epiprimnoides. Monstera epiprimnoides is a climbing vine known for its large, fenestrated leaves. There has been some confusion in the plant community regarding its identification, particularly concerning the cultivar known as Esqueleto. Recent discussions suggest that Esqueleto and Monstera epiprimnoides are distinct, with Esqueleto possibly being a heavily fenestrated form of a plant similar to Monstera lechleriana. 7. Monstera glossescens. Monstera glossescens is characterized by its unique foliage and growth patterns. 8. Monstera gracilis. Monstera gracilis is noted for its smaller stature compared to other Monstera species. It features delicate leaves with subtle fenestrations. While not as commonly cultivated as some of its relatives, it holds interest among plant enthusiasts for its unique characteristics. 9. Monstera lechleriana. Monstera lechleriana is a robust climbing species with elongated leaves that develop fenestrations as they mature. It is appreciated for its vigorous growth and distinctive leaf shape, making it a popular choice among Monstera collectors. 10. Monstera lentii. Monstera lentii is a lesser-known species within the genus. Information on its specific characteristics is limited, but like its counterparts, it is native to tropical regions and exhibits the climbing habit typical of Monsteras. 11. Monstera membranacea. This rare Monstera species is known for its strikingly elongated leaves with deep fenestrations, making it one of the more visually delicate Monstera varieties. Native to the rainforests of Central and South America, it thrives in humid conditions and can develop large, paper-thin leaves when given proper care. Unlike some of the more robust Monstera species, Monstera membranacea tends to be more fragile and requires consistent moisture to prevent leaf damage. 12. Monstera monteverdensis. A relatively newly described species, Monstera monteverdensis is native to Costa Rica, specifically in the Monteverde region, where it grows as a hemiepiphyte in cloud forests. It features elongated, deeply lobed leaves that develop fenestrations as the plant matures. Since it originates from higher elevations, it prefers cooler temperatures and high humidity compared to some other Monstera species. 13. Monstera obliqua. Often mistaken for Monstera adansonii, Monstera obliqua is famous for its extreme perforations. Some forms of this plant have more holes than actual leaf tissue, giving it an almost lace-like appearance. However, not all Monstera obliqua varieties exhibit this trait. Some have fewer fenestrations. It is an incredibly slow grower compared to other Monstera species, making it both rare and highly sought after by collectors. It requires very high humidity, above 80%, to thrive and is not an easy plant to care for. 14. Monstera pinnatopardata. This species starts with solid, elliptical green leaves in its juvenile form before developing deeply pinnatophyte, split, leaves as it matures. Unlike Monstera deliciosa, which has perforations, Monstera pinnatopardata exhibits a more palmate, feather-like split pattern. It's native to Colombia and Ecuador, where it climbs tree trunks using aerial roots. Given the right support and humidity, it can become a stunning statement plant with bold foliage. 15. Monstera praedermissa. One of the lesser-known Monstera species, Monstera praedermissa has a growth habit similar to Monstera adansonii, with oval-shaped leaves and small fenestrations. It's typically found in Central America, where it grows as a climbing epiphyte. The leaves are thicker and often more textured than some other fenestrated Monstera species. While it's not as common in cultivation, it's a rewarding plant for those who appreciate rare Monstera varieties. 16. Monstera punctulata. Monstera punctulata is a rare and lesser-known species that features elongated, deeply lobed leaves with a distinctive punctate, dotted, pattern on the undersides. It is native to Central America, where it thrives in humid rainforests, climbing trees with its aerial roots. 17. Monstera siltopecana. This species is known for its striking silver-blue juvenile leaves with dark green veins. As it matures, it transitions into larger, greener leaves that may develop fenestrations. It is often confused with other vining aroids due to its narrow, elongated shape. 18. Monstera stanleyana. This climbing Monstera species has glossy, lance-shaped leaves that can be solid green, variegated with white or yellow, or speckled. It is often mistaken for a philodendron due to its leaf shape and growth pattern. 19. Monstera subpinnata. This species has one of the most unique foliage structures among Monsteras, with deeply divided, feather-like leaves. It has a striking, tropical appearance and is a climber by nature. 20. Monstera tenuis. Monstera tenuis is a delicate species with slender, elongated leaves that develop fenestrations as they mature. It is a fast-growing, vining species that is often confused with other small-leafed Monsteras. Visit monsteraholic.com to see more species and cultivars in Monstera genus. 21. Monstera alcerana. 22. Monstera alfaroi. 23. Monstera amargalensis. 24. Monstera anomala. 25. Monstera oreopinnata. 26. Monstera barrieri. 27. Monstera bacatarensis. 28. Monstera boliviana. 29. Monstera bizii. 30. Monstera caribea. 31. Monstera senepensis. 32. Monstera costarricensis. 33. Monstera croatiae. 34. Monstera dissecta. 35. Monstera donisoensis. 36. Monstera egregia. 37. Monstera filamentosa. 38. Monstera floriscanona. 39. Monstera gambensis. 40. Monstera gentrii. 41. Monstera gigas. 42. Monstera guzman-jacobii. 43. Monstera integrifolia. 44. Monstera juliusii. 45. Monstera kessleri. 46. Monstera kickii. 47. Monstera lamersiana. 48. Monstera limitaris. 49. Monstera latanii. 50. Monstera madera verde. 51. Monstera minima. 52. Monstera mittermeieri. 53. Monstera malini. 54. Monstera momoi. 55. Monstera oreophylla. 56. Monstera panamensis. 57. Monstera petieri. 58. Monstera planadensis. 59. Monstera sprucana. 60. Monstera tablacensis. 61. Monstera tacanensis. 62. Monstera terraswensis. 63. Monstera titanum. 64. Monstera tuberculata. 65. Monstera vasquezii. 66. Monstera wilsoniensis. 67. Monstera xanthospatha.